I like this. Who wrote this down? Was that Eric? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I love that. I love that saying. I was going to ask all of you kind of your buy-in. Do you think that our Thursday's team meeting is okay on the time? Okay. Or do you think going back to our original Wednesdays at 12 p.m.?
I like Thursday.
You like Thursdays?
Personally, but that's just
Okay.
me.
Anyone else? Wednesdays? Wednesdays? Okay.
Dang it.
Even
Yeah.
11:30 to 12:30 is still important, but going like at 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, Thursdays, 12 o'clock wouldn't work just because we have broker tour, right? It's just that we've seen a big significant dip in participations. And it's never been in the history of our office. This is why it's a little strange. Yes.
I'm out.
You know,
Big time.
hey, we wanted to try something new and just kind of go with the flow of our broker tour, but apparently it's just doesn't feel like it's building that momentum, which is understandable. Listen, that's the beautiful thing about real estate. If something doesn't seem to be working, you pivot and you switch, right? Just like our businesses. So I was just curious. It's just because typically around our Wednesdays, 12 o'clock, there was, full house of agents here. So it may be a conflict. It may be Thursdays just doesn't work. And we kind of just threw it out there thinking should be okay. But you know how the South Bay vibe is, right? We're very lax. Maybe 10:30 may be a little too early for a lot of us. I'm just saying.
Just climbing out of bed.
Yeah, exactly. It's all good. Look, I appreciate and I commend all of you for being here. So we're just looking at different options. Okay, nothing is set in stone, but I just wanted to get your buy-in on it. So for the ones that are here, thank you. I appreciate you. And let's go ahead and continue with our slide. And welcome to our team meeting. Just a friendly reminder, please make sure you silence your phone out of respect for your colleagues. We hate when phones are ringing. You're kind of on the spot. If your phone ends up ringing, then you're going to contribute $25 towards KW Cares.
500.
It should be 500, right? We'll be the number one office in the entire KW to contribute. Exactly. That for sure would work, right, Steve? All right, let's continue. All right, our mission is to provide agents with a place where they will be empowered, trained, motivated to experience growth, wealth, and a legacy that allows them to live their best life possible. Our beliefs: when the value of your own company align with your own beliefs, you found your professional home. And our vision: to achieve amazing professionals and personal development so that KW South Bay remains the agency of choice. Okay. And why do we echo this? I've been saying this statement since 2020. I don't think, right, Nat? I've never stopped from saying it. Why? Because I think it's important for all of us to remind ourselves why you're part of an organization, but more so the collaboration and our vision and mission of what we're trying to accomplish. All right, let's continue. Miguel's on the call, so Nat. All right, just a friendly reminder, your support team, all of the amazing agents here are to support you and your clients, all right? So as a reminder, these are your go-to people. And I know Jocelyn, people probably know little of Jocelyn, but she's our compliance officer, meaning her job and duties and responsibility, just to kind of set the tone, is for her to oversee all of the documents, right? To see if there's any errors, any blanks on the forms, missing initial signatures before you get it approved. She ultimately approves it, not the broker. Okay, if there is an issue or a concern, she will bring it to me, and then I would intervene and ultimately see what direction we need to go. So just letting you know
Question.
what her job is. Yes.
Is she doing the things for KW or she's doing it for the agents?
She is for all of our offices.
Your office.
Yeah, so the offices, every time you send an opportunity and you're ready to close out the transaction, it's going to be closing. She handles making sure that all of the documents are uploaded. Anything missing, she's back and forth with the transaction coordinator or with you if you don't have a TC. Yeah. Chris is your transaction coordinator, meaning she gathers and submits back and forth emails with your buyers and the sellers, coordinates with the other agents to meet the timelines. Jocelyn, the compliance is basically all of the documents get uploaded before she approves it. She needs to make sure that all of the forms are there. And she gives you the stamp of approval, basically oversees the entire documents to make sure everything is in compliance. Because if we are ever audited by the Department of Real Estate, you know, we have to present a file and the file's missing stuff, then that's an issue. That's a problem. This is the reason we have eyes looking over these documents for your sake and for the company's sake as well.
So
Yes, sir.
From Chris, at the very end, when she gets them all done, finally it will go to Jocelyn
That's right.
before it becomes.
Before it gets approved. If there's anything missing, this is why you want to make sure you scrub it and communicate with Chris. So as an example, hey, can you scrub the file? Is there anything missing before it gets escalated to compliance? Because compliance will either say, yes, approve, and then that's how you'll get paid your commission, or no, we're still missing these documents, then you won't get paid. Yeah.
Who approves the final thing?
Compliance does.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And if there's any red flags, then it gets delegated to me.
So
And then I'll step in.
she's the person between the TC and the compliance. Make sure it
Yeah.
gets there, it's all done.
The TC and your commission, your check, your money. Exactly. Good point. You know, that's why we're asking, because a lot of people don't know the initial process, the internal aspect of it. So, all right, let's continue. Next slide. All right, we want to welcome our newest agent. Danny Paz is back in town. Yeah. For a lot of you that been and have a little history with us, Danny Paz is back. He's going to be kind of part-time right now. He's actually working on his bar exam. He's going through law school right now, surprisingly. He's helping his brother up north in immigration law. So he kind of tapped into that. It's something that he's always wanted to do, even before real estate. I was his mentor when he started back in 2014. And within 90 days, I got him to close 3 deals. And he was out of the program. So solid guy, very smart. And he was single at the time. And then he built a family, he has 2 beautiful kids, moved and relocated to San Diego, stayed with KW. But most of his business is out here in the South Bay. His parents live in Long Beach. And now, you know, he wants to pivot back. So, you know, we had a great conversation, but Danny Paz is back. So please, if you do get to a chance to see him or hear. He's going to be operating from here, but he's going to be remote, you know, because he still does business in San Diego and all that fun stuff. So we're super excited to have him. And then Marion is also one of our newest agents too as well. So if you do get to see him, hear him, or send him an email, you know, they would appreciate it. All right, let's continue. All right, next I want to have Christy, my assistant team leader. Yeah. That means you guys got to do a 360-degree.
And it's very difficult for a lot of you. It's totally okay. It's a lot. So every Friday going forward, I have one-on-one command consultations. I do classes as well, but everybody's at a different level regarding the technology, and you all need something different, right? So I just helped one of our agents, Annette, with her $1.4 million listing for a Facebook ad for that. So I can help you create systems, models around your follow-up, around your lead generation to help you get your time back, all that good stuff. So whatever it is you guys need, I'm doing 3 to 4 slots every Friday, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on what you want. So if you can either take a picture, scan that QR code and book an appointment with me directly through my calendar, or you can find me. I'm sharing an office with Lena Arkansas.
Yay. Awesome. We're so excited. Thank you. I'm going to be one of your first clients. Thank you so much, Christy. All right. Make sure to, take a photo for future meetings with her. All right. Next, we have Carrie Transitions with Heather Baker and Deborah. Is your partner here or just you?
Not.
All right. Well, let's give her a round of applause. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you.
So, how many of you have met me?
You might want to put that on.
Oh, I don't need this. Are you kidding?
Well, for the people on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Well, how do I like that?
There you go.
Okay.
Bingo.
Good morning. So, how many of you have heard of our services? How many of you have used the services? Not yet? Oh, sad. Sad. But you will. Whether you're a listing agent, buying agent, it does not matter. I'm the business development representative for Caring Transitions South Bay PV. South Bay PV is our territory is from Palos Verdes all the way down to El Segundo, including Harbor City, Hawthorne, Carson, Torrance, Redondo, blah, blah, blah. And we now are, we are a franchise, and we now have 400 other franchise locations in the U.S. How do I slide?
Next slide?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Do I do it or?
Yeah, just do next slide.
Oh, next slide. So as you can see, this is a little old. This is 320. It is now 400. And just to let you know, as a franchise, the franchise owners are heavily vetted. It's not like they just give it to anyone. Financially, they go through rigorous vetting. And even once they have the franchise and obtain it, they have a corporate coach. They have a corporate financial advisor that they have to adhere to every month. So that's huge. How many of you have used a similar company that does, let's say, estate sales? Okay, and how was it? It was pretty basic. And as far as the estate sale, was it a traditional estate sale where it was located at the property? Okay. Have you heard of CT Bids? CT Bids is our online auction. We now have 1 million registered bidders. Do you understand what that is? That means that these bidders have their credit card on file. They follow us. And in order for it to be an online auction, the value of the property, whether it's art, jewelry, furniture, has to be a value of $50 or more. And our bids start at $1. I'm telling you, we have seen bidding wars. Jewelry from $7,000, it went to $15,000.
I was just going to throw this out and
go ahead.
It just made me laugh. Can I throw myself in this bid and see how many people will auction me?
Absolutely. And it starts at $1. You're so... You know what? You silly. Well,
revenues to KW Cares.
Yeah. So, and next slide. Next slide, please.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you a franchisee or the franchisor?
The franchisor.
You are.
Yes. So our mission is to be the most trusted and compassionate national provider of relocation, downsizing, liquidation services to aging clients and their loved ones as they transition through various life stages, providing peace of mind. We also do senior relocation. And now we're finding that we also do downsizing. We have families up in Palos Verdes, they're elderly, they're downsizing. So we come in, we give them a quote. What do you want to keep? What do you want to get rid of? We also, if they want to donate, we have relationships with all kinds of nonprofits in the South Bay, which is huge. We have the moving company. We also have a space. If they're downsizing, let's say they want to take certain furniture pieces that are valuable to them, right? We have a computerized space planning, which we take the measurements, And then we take those measurements into their new location to make sure that they fit prior to putting it on that truck and moving it there and it doesn't fit. I think that is a great service. And by the way, all of our employees, we have approximately 12, have been background checked. They're all W-2'd. That's really, really important as a franchise. Next slide. Yeah. Okay. To reduce the stress, duh. So how many of you have a portfolio? You use certain vendors, whether it's title, escrow, appraiser. Well, you can't really do the appraiser, but how many of you do have that in your portfolio, and why? Why do you choose that title company, that escrow company, etc.? Why? Okay, that's where we come in. We are now a trusted vendor. We are preferred vendor with all of estate properties, with Caskey, with Kaminsky, and I believe now we are on the verge of being preferred vendor with Keller Williams. And that is because of trust. We have gained your trust. We earned it. It didn't just happen, right? And especially, your client is your biggest asset, correct? And one downfall could just that chain of events. You can have 10 great transactions and one bad one. What are they going to remember? The bad one, right? We want to be part of your team. We want to partner with you. And because we have 12 different services to accommodate your clientele, that puts us, I believe, in a position to help reduce that stress, not only for you, but for your client. And guess what? You look like the good guy, right? Next slide. Does anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Pricing, well, it depends on the service. As I had explained, we have 12 different services. So if it's moving them, going through their possessions, putting stuff online, that's a Tim Baker question, and every deal is different, right? And we do require, each consultation, by the way, is free, whether you hire us or not. And we do require a small deposit. And if in fact the seller does not have the money to pay for all the services, we will take it out of escrow. That's huge. So that's another asset. So again, the challenges your client might be facing: personal loss, changing social structure, health considerations, financial, real estate market, downsizing, hoarding. We have a lot of hoarders. And you know what? I know that these people tend to be to themselves. They're embarrassed. As professionals, we make them feel at home with what we provide for them. And we don't want to embarrass them. We want to just get the task done, do it professionally, have empathy, and move on. Yes.
So what is the real life scenario that you can give us, that we can understand it from A to Z? So when you come to this, when somebody picks up the phone,
okay,
the first thing that you do?
It depends what their service is. Do you have a potential listing and the house is just packed?
Let's say the house is in bad condition.
Okay, it's in bad condition.
They have to go to, a convalescent home.
Okay, they have to, okay.
Why don't we do this?
After?
Let's hold the questions, let her go
Yeah.
through the presentation. And then if you have any specific questions, because this is going to be back and forth.
Yeah, and we do specialize in senior relocation. Next slide. I mean, there's so many different reasons why people need to move or use our services. And again, senior relocation, we'll talk about that. Move management, we have everything. Select items to move, space planning, packing, unpacking, resettling. Just for an example, we will take people and put them into assisted living or independent living. Okay, we've already gone through the house, done what we needed to do to clear it out to get it listed for you. But what we do is when we unpack them at their independent living or assisted living, we put everything back exactly how it was at their home. And let me tell you something, they are so appreciative. We will hang the pictures, we'll unpack the kitchen, the clothing in their closet. They love that. You know how good that makes them feel, right? Okay, next. Oh, and our tagline is day one living. So I already talked about the estate sales. They can be at the home if we have time. If not, we can do it online. And then what happens is at the end of the bid, it's 7 to 10 days online. They come to the property, pick up their winning, and then we have what we call a picker sale. Those are things that we didn't put online, like kitchen stuff, pots and pans or vases. There's always other stuff. And let me tell you something, 99% of those people that won that auction will come and buy the other things that are in that property. It's amazing. Okay, next slide. I think we're about done. Next slide. We're done. Okay, again, we talked about senior relocation, settling, packing, move management, downsizing, decluttering, right? A hoarder. Estate sales and online auction, home clean out. Home clean out is at the very end. We will sweep, we will vacuum. We even do shredding for the client. Let's say they've got old computers and stuff. Tim Baker knows where to take the stuff to get the hard drives shredded, or not shredded, but whatever, taken care of, disposed of, yes. So we will do everything to get that property ready.
You also offer shredding services as well?
We sure do. We sure do. Yep, because a lot of people, they've got their stuff in the garage, they forget about old paperwork. Yep.
You do it on site?
Yes, we will do it on site. Yep, at the customer's home. That's correct. Yep. Okay, I'm done with the presentation. I know I forgot a few things, but I am here if you have any questions, any concerns. Again, as a franchise, you guys, we have built trust among your clients, and it's really important that you understand the services that we do provide and how we can help you. And that's about it.
Wonderful. And your contact information is up here as well. If you have any additional questions, and there's also flyers for you as well.
Right.
So,
This is the main office. You can call and leave a message, or in the foyer where the food is, and here on the desk is my cell phone number and the flyer. And again, if you have any questions, you want to do a one-on-one with me, we can go to coffee. We can go have coffee. Whatever you need.
we appreciate you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Round of applause, everyone.
Oh, and don't forget, I left you. Ta-da! Do you like it? Okay.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you very much for the
Hey,
presentation.
buddy.
All right, let's
Hi,
continue.
sweetheart.
We
Good.
got Eric Claudio, who have
This is the third
congratulations.
time I've been
Eric here.
Seen me here.
Get over here, my man.
No, I'm just an employee. Yeah. I've been working for them for like a year and a half. I love it. I got out of work. So,
There you go. Can someone take a photo? No.
all right. Yeah.
Here.
Nina, where's Nina?
Photo, please.
Where's
And then
Nina?
before you get off the stage, tell us.
Just really quick, and we're
Yeah.
involved in your Cinco de Mayo.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Are you going to the Cinco de Mayo?
They said her mic is still on.
Nope.
Her mic is still
You
on.
want to know who it was? Do you
Yeah,
remember?
we're getting double
Remember?
conversations.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Eric, so
Oh, sorry.
tell us,
Oh.
how does it feel to be at 100% of your commission, and what strived and got you to that level?
That was nice.
Everything I talk about in the role play class, relationships, handling objections. I think I said this last time. When you're in the beginning, you swing and you miss a lot. You swing and you miss, and then after some years, after practice, after experience, you hit more balls. So that's kind of what's going on. Just keep going. Just, you guys know, come to the role play class and we could talk more about it.
Love it. Awesome. Eric, congrats, bro. Great job. Beautiful. All right, we got someone else. Cindy. Yeah. Congratulations. Super excited. I'm going to ask you the same thing too. Here you go. Can we get a photo? Thank you. Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I don't know. You want to take a photo with your team member?
Take one here.
Awesome. And then this is the team here as well.
You're a match.
I'm disheveled.
Come on.
Shovel.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah. You guys are matching today.
Yeah, by accident.
One.
Awesome.
I come to the Ferris meeting.
Beautiful. All right, so tell us how you did it. I think it's important for all of us to kind of know.
A lot of sleep nights.
Okay.
I mean, I always think about the clients first, and I always feel like I'm not doing enough. So just need to do more. I mean, it feels great, but this is just like a little part. There's so many more, and more than any awards, it's a happy client. So this is what I always have in my mind.
Yeah, love that.
And of course, I couldn't do it without my team. The Brigitte there, she's our social media director. She does all the reels. So all I have to do is just smile and walk around, and then
Yeah.
I send it to her. And then Lamar, I bother him with all my questions, like any time of the day or night. So
Even in the hospital.
no, in the hospital, we called to hear how he was doing because and then he was mad. He was like, "Why are you calling? Go call people. Go call people." So
Beautiful.
there you go.
Well, Cindy, congratulations. We're super proud of you. 100% of our commission. That's amazing. Amazing. All right, let's continue. Next slide, please. All right, Red Day, folks, guys, we only have 200 people. We need more. We need more people, obviously. So please, if you have not signed up, and I'm just kidding, it's not 200 yet. We're what, about 60 in total? Okay, so we're anticipating, expecting a large group this year. So all hands on deck, folks, and we would love for you to get back to the community. If you've never experienced Red Day, this is your opportunity to see how we do. We're probably one of the best when it comes to, with the help of Gary and his organizations, and obviously his spiritual beliefs. Nothing can stop him. This is why we do this on a consistent basis year after year. So again, May 14th is the day from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It'll be at the Wilson Park. Please sign up. Even if you cannot commit, that's okay. In spirit, you'll be there, but we want to see bodies in there supporting this organization, giving back to the community. And we do probably the biggest one in the entire region, to be quite honest with you. So there you go. We have music, we have food. I know Joe McMahon was flipping burgers. I can see the steam and the smoke going, and he was still flipping burgers, even though he was teary eyes. But that's who we are. If you're interested in getting a red shirt too as well, please make sure to order it through Natalie. She'll get you the size that you want as well. Any questions? All right, let's continue. Next slide. All right, now we have Javi with Fidelity National Title giving us some updates on this Farm Smart Close More. Let's give them a round of applause. Javi, what's up, my man? How you doing, brother?
Good. So next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be doing a farming class. We do have a new farming tool that we came out with called Farm in Here, and it does two things in one. So the first thing that it does is it gives you the ability to pull property profiles investing very, very easily. It's just a one little search bar. You type in an address, click on it, shows you the vesting in big bold letters, which I think is really, really nice to see. Investing is ownership, and so that's always super important. The other component of it is a farming software as well. So it can pull people who are likely to sell, long-term homeowners, absentee owners, out of state. You can create your own custom filters and things along those lines as well. And I'm going to walk you through like a lot of different farming strategies and also help you get the property profile tool on your phone. Because our current property profile tool on the phone is not super user-friendly. And what I really like about Farm in Here is it works the same way on your phone as it does on the computer. There's no difference in terms of how it works on your phone versus the computer. Typically, when you're downloading a doc or you're downloading a deed, you have to download it, email it to yourself, go to your email, open it, and then you can see that document or that deed. With Farm in Here, you just download it and it opens up on your phone. So it's very, very easy to see, very, very easy to use. No limit on how many docs or deeds or farms that you can pull a month. Technically, there is one, but if you reached it, I'd be like, you'd be having a lot of listings if you reach that document profile. And then on another note, I have some samples in the back. I didn't get to hand them out earlier, but about a month or two ago, I showed you guys a product called Title Pro Kit. And on there was a lot of neighborhood specific data. Since I showed it to you guys around 2 months ago, I've added over 100 other neighborhoods. So I started with around 47. Now I have like 150 or so, including the sand section. And I did the sand section for Manhattan, Hermosa. And I've also gotten finite into some other micro neighborhoods like TRW track, the unincorporated inside of PV. I've done all of Carson, Compton, and some other areas, including the entire west side, into some of those micro neighborhoods. And some of the feedback that I got from some people is they wanted their branding to be auto-populated onto those PDFs. And so now your branding can be auto-populated onto every single market report. And I've added around 10 other market reports. So I have some samples in the back and I can show it to you on my computer as well. But would love to see you all at that class next Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Javier, thank you very much. Good information. Love the technology, what they bring to the table. It just really enhances the ability to earn more opportunities. All right. Listing pitches, buyers, needs, and wants. Anyone? Jim.
Still have that, I went on the 760 Via Del Monte, 3,400 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Under market, corner lot in Malaga Cove, 2,995,000. Lowest price home in Malaga Cove. So we'll be open every Saturday and Sunday till sold.
Beautiful. Anyone else? Yes, Lamar.
So have a lot of these come online. Have one is a small 2-bedroom, 1 bath over an Exposition Park. We're probably gonna be about 750,000. Just had foundation redone. Everything's remodeled, brand new on it. And look for a quick sale. It's a divorce transaction. We have a probate sale that's over south of the park. That one is a 2-2. Yeah, 2-2 with a huge backyard. It's almost a 9,000 square foot lot. We already had an 8 proposal on that one and on the first one as well. That one's going to be about 1.2 million, and that's going to come online. Also, there is Silver Strand property, 504 bath, in the rate. Looking for sale too. That's
Can't even hear you.
Is that a condo?
No, it's a house.
Lamar, people can't hear you. Can you come up here, maybe? Especially with the AC, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. So first one, a 2-bedroom, 1 bath over Exposition Park, right by the rail. That's gonna be coming. We're probably gonna price about 750. We're just finishing up some of the flooring on it. We just redid the foundation on it. So easy inspection on that. There's one South Hancock Park, 2-bedroom, 2 bath, but huge yard. You can put a large 2-story ADU on it. A lot of development in that area too. And that's in the historic zone, historic overlay. And that one we're gonna put about 1.2 million, which is below market for that area. We have a what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, 3 million. It's a 5-bedroom, 4 bath, Marina Del Rey, Silver Strand, elderly family relocating. So look for a quick sale on that one. And that's also been recently remodeled. New Anderson windows, almost $200,000 put into the windows on that. 6-unit apartment building, they'll be coming up soon, San Pedro. That one we had a market before. The owner was high on the ask, but it's come down to a normal price. It's gonna be, yeah, we're trading at a 4 cap. We're probably going to be trading 5.5, 6 cap to this point. Just working out the numbers, so that's probably gonna be around 1.25, 1.3 range. The only issue on that is it's all Section 8 tenants, so below market rents. One of the clients, one of the tenants may accept relocation fee. I'm trying. Am I forgetting anything right now, Brigitte? I know I'm forgetting something.
Square footage of the Silver Strand property?
That one's. Do you remember? Was that 4,000? You know, Jim, I'll text that to you.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, I'll text that one to you. Yeah, I'll text that to you. Long Beach gonna hold, but no, there's the water one, Carson. Yeah, you know what? That's it for now on these ones.
Yeah.
Does the probate need court confirmation?
No, all the probate is all clean, done, ready to go. So no court confirmation, you know, just and no family disputes as well. Right.
Amazing. Awesome. Thanks, Lamar. Cindy, yes.
I'm ready to go. We're out right now. I'm looking for something in a Weisburg area, so Bel Air, or Redondo, or Torrance also. Has to be a 3-bedroom plus house, ideally something turnkey, up to 1.3 million. And then I have a listing coming up between Hermosa. It's a 3-bedroom house, everything remodeled, ocean views, it's gonna be around 2.1 million. And then in Eastvale, I have a mobile home. It's a really beautiful park, like they have the lake and pool and everything. It's a 3-bedroom mobile home. It's been updated. It's not brand new. It was built in 99, going in around somewhere 29, somewhere there. So if you have anyone there, like here, or if anyone has anything coming up in Del Air, doesn't have to be right now, but we're preparing for some done 3 months. Please.
A lot of activity, folks. So as we get closer to spring and into the summer, we see more and more buyers buying, sellers selling. So good stuff. Anyone else?
Yes, Simon, it's Chris.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Dimon. I have an open house this weekend.
Nice.
The address is 513 West 169th Street in Gardena. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. We're listed at $795. Press paint, new floors, and I'll be there from 1 to 4 both days.
1 to 4, Sunday and Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday this week, yeah, day after tomorrow.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Talk to you, sir.
All right, Eric. Yes.
Got a commercial lease in Inglewood, 3,100 square feet.
For as low as like 4,600 a month. It's huge. So office, creative space, different uses is on the second story. So that's in Inglewood. And then I have a 16,000 square foot lot that's good for a developer in Hawthorne for $1 million. Off market now. We're going to put it on the market in about a week. We could build like 10 townhomes there.
Beautiful. Awesome. Anyone else? Joe? Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Next slide. Do we have Ed on the call?
Yes, you do.
Ed, good afternoon, or actually good morning still. Thank you so much, Edward or Ed. It says Ed here, but I see Edward. So
I'm Ed.
Yes, thanks, Ed, for being on the call. This is super excited. Manny was talking to leadership, all of the TLs, about this new launch called Luxury Sellers Concierge, and it's pretty fascinating. It's powered by House Amp, and we have Ed here who's going to give us a little insight to this. So thank you again, Ed, for providing us with this insight, and take it away, sir.
No problem. I appreciate that. And actually, it is good afternoon for me. I'm in Florida. So,
there you go.
I'm not a huge PowerPoint guy, so there's some slides, but I just like to talk and with my hands. But I do want to, before I start, if Heather's still in the room, Heather, a little shout out to the McDonald's. I don't know. My mom got a quote in Venice, Florida to move, and that's who she got her quote from. So Caring Transitions is a great company. I don't know them, but just want to mention that part. So let me tell you a little bit about what we are and what we do. And I love this. I get very excited about it. And, you know, like I said, the slide says some great things, and you can just flip through to the last page of my slide. But imagine you've got a home that could list for around $625 as is. But if you put $40,000 into it with paint, flooring, maybe a little kitchen refresh, some curb appeal, you could list it for $725. And I know those are low numbers for California, but that's $100,000 lift for a $40,000 spend. And as an agent myself, I'm not selling anymore, but as an agent myself, I know how hard it is to get that homeowner to put that hand in their pocket and take $40,000 out. They don't want to use their cash. They can't open a HELOC. Has anyone ever tried to open a HELOC just before selling a house? The bank won't do it. It takes, on average, 18 to 22 months before a mortgage company sees $1 on a HELOC because of all the lift involved with it.
And of course, the last thing you want as their agent is for them to run up their credit card, because now that's going to hurt when you go to get them their mortgage on the next house, because assumably you're selling one and moving them into the next one. And that's where you bring in the luxury product that we offer. It allows you to do a pre-sale financing, or your homeowner to do a pre-sale financing of up to $250,000. Okay, anywhere from $10,000 to $250,000, and it is secured by the home equity. So, I said earlier you can't really get a HELOC. Well, this is a modified HELOC, and the reason is it's a 2-year HELOC. It's a mini HELOC. Well,
Sorry about that.
what is that? How does that benefit you? One of the ways that benefits you is when the mortgage guys or gals go and look at what they're going to charge or what they're going to approve for the next home, they see this as, oh, that's being paid off. It's a mortgage on the current property that's being paid off at closing. It's not going to count against what they can use to purchase their buying power for the next home. But some of the other things I love is it is zero out of pocket for the homeowner. There's no payments for the first 12 months. At the end of 12 months, two things happen. Number one, your homeowner is going to have a serious talk with you as to why their home's still on the market, I'm guessing. And number two, they are asked at that point to start paying interest-only payments on a monthly basis. And by month 24, if they haven't sold the home, at that point, we ask them, or they're asked by the bank to roll that into a different vehicle. I will tell you that has only happened to us 2 times, and both times it was an agent with a Keller Williams office in another state. Both times it was agents that lied about selling their home to get the loan, figuring their future commissions would pay it off before anybody caught on. It didn't work for them. So, and this is automatically repaid at closing from the sales proceeds. So again, the homeowner doesn't have to take anything out of their pocket. You don't have to track anything or run down anything. That's for the title company because there is a deed of trust. So why do it? It's a win-win for your listings, and you're going to win more listings. Because right now, too often, and I have homeowners that call me upset that I don't sell homes anymore because I was always that guy that I didn't just put a sign in the yard, right? That doesn't work anymore. You can't just, not that it ever did, but they want you to do something extra. What are you bringing to me? Especially with all the news about the lawsuits and everything else. Agents want to know what's in it, or I'm sorry, homeowners want to know what's in it for me to use you. Well, in this case, now you're invested in getting them more money because the house is going to sell at a higher sale price. You're going to be able to get a bigger commission. My example of 625 and 725, an extra, 3% on 725 is a lot nicer than 3% on 625. At least that's what it is here in Florida. I'd get 3%. And the bigger differentiator is 99% of agents, even if they have this product, don't use it. Coldwell Banker has a product like this. And when I tell people that, they go, really? Yeah, it's called Real Vitalized. I created it. It's terrible. Before I left them and came to work for House Amp 4 years ago. And it's very expensive and everything else. Agents don't use it because it's a huge lift for the agent. So even though there are products out there like this, not a lot of agents offer it. And what better way to help with the vision of your brokerage of, I think it was being the agency of choice. Imagine that differentiator. You're the group that didn't just come in and tell me, oh, I can sell your house for this and put a sign in the yard. You brought solutions. And that's what we need to do as agents today. And the best part is it's free to use for you. It's free to use for the sellers to create an account and apply for approval. They don't pay until, they get a loan and they close on the home. So that's it in a nutshell. We're going to do a deeper dive on April 27th. You'll get some, I believe Simon has a QR code or something that we'll get to you so that you can sign up for that online course where we actually go into the product. But I'm just going to answer the question before it's asked. It's a 24-month open-ended HELOC. It's prime plus 6% APR with a 2% origination fee. The loans range from $10,000 to $250,000. There's a 6-month draw period, and there's no payments for month 1 through 12, interest only month 13 through 23, and after the end of month 24, or they sell their home, there's a balloon payoff. And it is secured by a second lien position of a home equity line. So let me give you a quick example. If you're a homeowner, again, sticking to my cheap house back there, if your homeowner took out a $40,000 loan and sells the home in 4 months, which is what we're finding the average, even in what some people were calling a bad economy or bad sales time, we still saw homes were selling in 3 to 4 months once the home had been, refreshed. And I'll tell you about that in a second, but assuming the prime is 6.75 right now, that would be a locked-in rate of 12.75. It is locked in. So at $40,000 and about an $800 origination fee, the accrued interest and transfer fees, probably another $1,800 to $2,000. So at closing, the homeowner has to pay $42,900 out of their closing packet. But imagine they didn't take any money out of their pocket. They sold the home for more money. So in reality, the agents that get this don't do the math and say, well, wait, that's expensive. They do the math and go, wow, you made that homeowner an extra $30,000 or $40,000. And even nicer, you made yourself an extra $2,000 or $3,000. But better than that, you made a customer for life, because they're going to go and tell all their friends, hey, I didn't just find someone to sell my home. They actually helped get me prepared, staging the house, working with a company like Caring Transactions, doing everything I needed. And most important, this is my last point, is we are not a lender and we're not a contractor. We're not Curbio or Revive or those. Matter of fact, those guys all use our platform for funding, but we don't do the work. You can either find contractors that are already on our platform, or you or your homeowner can invite your own contractors. And the way HouseAmp makes its money is contractors pay, it's kind of like a merchant credit card fee. They pay 3.5% on the invoice. They don't pay a fee to be on the platform. They don't pay a fee if we give them a lead, because if you search the platform and go, oh, I'll use that painter. But more importantly, they've also gone through our training program and understand that time is of the essence, that this is them preparing the home to be listed. Don't take your time. Don't take the job if you can't start next week. Don't take a job where you're going to start 2 months from now, because they need this home on the market. So everyone is working on behalf of your homeowner to get this home listed and sold as fast as possible for as much money as possible with as little lift for you and your homeowner as possible. And that's it. That's everything. And I did a good job, I think, of keeping my hands at least under the camera. If you scan that QR code, the first QR code on the previous page, you can scan that QR code to get a head start and create your account. And once you've done that, I will tell you, you'll get an email that invites you to sign up for HouseAmp Academy. That is for pre-recorded trainings. But on the next slide, there is a QR code to sign up for a training specific to the luxury seller concierge, which means if you attend that training and it's a mic on training, you're able to interrupt, ask questions, and it's for you and other folks in your other offices. So you don't need to worry that, there's a Keller Williams from Manhattan on the phone or on the call and they won't understand the question. It's exactly just for your 4 offices.
Awesome. We definitely appreciate it. Any questions for Ed? Okay, cool. Ed, thank you very much. I know they will be registering for both, and we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
And I am originally from Connecticut, which is why I talk fast, but hopefully that means you guys will be able to eat more of that breakfast. So
Yeah.
thanks for having me, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. All right, next we got, where is he at? There he is. We have Mr. Chris Rivera.
Yay. But I do have good news for you. So rates have continued to slide, which is great. I priced out some loans this morning on a conforming basis, which is a loan amount below 800,000, actually 832. But I got 5.99 on a 30-year fix at 0 points. We're sub 6 again. FHA is 5.5%. Jumbo high balance conforming, they're right about 6 1/8 and 6 1/4, depending on their FICO score. But pricing is right where we need it to be. It's come back down, even with all the shenanigans that have gone over the last month and a half. Rates have calmed down and have slid back down a little bit. They're not quite at the levels they were in February, but once this conflict is over, we have a clear path. We can see it where rates will continue to slide going into the end of the year. So this is a great thing for you guys. This is buying season is here. So get it out there, get the word out there. People are waiting for rates. They're waiting themselves into worse terms. All they're doing is waiting for more competition, right? And you guys all know that. What happens when there's more competition? You've got now bid up, increased sale prices, which is worse terms for them, right? And all because they wanted a lower rate. Get them into something now, and they can always refinance somewhere down the line. We've got a lot of refis going right now in the same boat. They bought at about 6.99, which was about 8-10 months ago, and now they're refinancing into the low 6s, and they're taking advantage of it. Great thing is the house appreciated, so they got the appreciation, and now their loan amount is locked in because their payment's going down. They bought it, like I said, 10 months ago. So they've got that loan amount. So all that's happening now for them is we're putting them in a better cash flow position because you guys sold them a house 10 months ago. So anyway, just wanted to get the good word out because it's something that I know it's been waning on us for the last month and a half as conflict started and rates shot up. We didn't know what was going to go on. Things have stabilized. So it's time to get the word out there and let them know that you guys got good news. So any questions?
That's great news.
All right, guys.
Awesome. Thanks. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, rates are down now. Wow. Means we got to get more buyers in. Right, next slide. All right, upcoming events. Friendly reminder, this Friday, April 17th. The only change this month is because I have a prior engagement that morning. This is why we're pivoting from our regular 10:30 to a 2 p.m. Still going to have the contract class, winning the listing, understanding the listing agreements with confidence and ease. All right, so 2 p.m. this Friday. You can't make it, that's okay. We have it on Zoom, and we also record them, and it gets uploaded into our KW Shares YouTube channel. Next slide. Also, we this morning on our regional call, Patrick Ferry was on our call, so it was great, because his father, legendary Mike Ferry, who I started my real estate career, was Mike Ferry scripts, dialogues, role playing. They were all cassettes and FHA videotapes back in the 90s. So to hear Patrick talking about how he's going to help market, and he's now part of the MAPS coaching under Cody Gibson, Jason Abram, and Gary Keller. So he's part of the KW family now. So super excited to see that. Again, 90-minute this Monday, the 20th, 10:30 Pacific time. So please, if you haven't registered, register before it's too late. We'll probably have also a watch party here as well. If you want to just come to the office, we'll have it set up here as well. Next slide. All right, we have our team building workout, the April 24th. That's next week at 12 p.m. It's going to be at Bobby One Fitness in Redondo Beach. If you've been part of it in the past, it's great. You're going to get a good workout. You're going to be sore, but then right after, Fernando is going to provide food and drinks as well. So if you're interested, please make sure to RSVP with the office so we have at least a head count of how many people are going to be. And if you cannot do the workout, I understand. If you want to meet us after, even better. Okay, but make sure to RSVP if you're interested. Next slide. Who did this? I wasn't expecting this one. All right, it's that time. Second quarter of the year, we're going to be having our pancake breakfast. Thursday, April 28, 10 a.m. to 11. So we pushed it because I know last time we had it at 9:30. You know, it's hard for South Bay agents. I don't know what it is. So we're going to push it till 10 o'clock and see if we get momentum on it. It'll be here right next to Chris's office. So if you're interested in some pancakes, please come and join us. Next slide. And then we have Home Guard giving us a class Wednesday, April 29th from 12 to 1 p.m. Lunch and learn on termite training. Okay, the ins and outs. This is where you ask the questions about the section 1, section 2, the reports, how to have those conversations with the clients. She's going to be here. Kenyatta Sugars will be spearheading that class with, I believe, one of her termite guys here in the office. So if you're interested, come on by Wednesday at 12 p.m. on the 29th. Next slide. We have our Cinco de Mayo celebration. So I'm excited for this as well. We got music. We're going to have Loteria. If you guys know, that's the Mexican lottery. Drinks and a photo booth. That'll be on May 5th. That's going to be 4:30 to 6:30 here in the South Bay office. Love to see you. And bring other agents too. You know, it's open to anyone. All right, let's continue. And that concludes our team meeting. Thanks, everyone.